Hey guys, long time no see. I haven't posted in over 2 weeks, I think. I did briefly read through the comment section last night. I haven't been to the comments in that time. But I see that there are the usual comments of I've been hospitalized, I'm dead, I'm everything that all the comments that have always happened when I've kind of went off grid for a while. And of course, there are those who are accusing me of having sock accounts to start rumors to drive people to my dying channel. Absolutely not the case. Even I don't have the desire to waste my time making fake accounts. But I would encourage everyone to not listen to any kind of rumors like that. If something like that does happen, if I am hospitalized or if I do pass away, God forbid, someone will inform YouTube at some point in time. And there are also those people who get upset because I don't post regularly and tell people how I'm doing. If I'm struggling and I don't feel well, if it's a mental struggle, or physical, if I'm not feeling well, posting on YouTube an update about what I'm going through is like the last thing on my mind. While I truly appreciate all the support that I get, I have such awesome viewers and supporters, and I think the world of you. But I think those people understand that YouTube is a hobby for me. It's something that I enjoy doing. It certainly isn't a job. It isn't something that I am required to do or I feel I have to do. I post when I feel like it. I post what I feel like. And when I'm not doing well, posting that I'm not doing well is not usually my first priority. I have in the past, tried to accommodate people and post when I'm not going to be around for a while. Of course, there are those who say, don't be so dramatic and just go. And then it's really a struggle because nobody's going to be pleased with you 100% of the time. But just know that if I'm struggling or if I'm not feeling well, posting a video telling you guys that I'm not doing well or struggling is not the first thing that comes to mind. It's kind of just survival in my head of feeling so crappy physically or mentally. So that is that. I am doing okay. I have been struggling now that I'm coming to a better place. I've been struggling with depression pretty bad for a couple of weeks now. Close to a month, actually, even before I stopped recording videos before. I've had a lot of changes since I've been home, and it's hard to adjust to all those changes. And just life in general has changed, and I've just been struggling, and I've struggled before when things haven't changed in life. It's just purely a struggle. Sometimes there's worse than others. Typically, spring is usually a time that I struggle a bit worse than others. I've noticed over the years. So that's what I've been struggling with. I've just been trying not to cry 24 hours a day. Today, I'm feeling pretty positive. I can't say I feel 100% positive, but I feel better than I have in a while. So I figured I would go ahead and post a video because kind of like make hay while the sun shines, be productive while I can in case I don't feel like it later. I've also kind of been struggling with my old standby problem that I have all the time is a recurrent ETI. Luckily, I have not had to go to the hospital for it. I've been able to have home health nurses come and take blood and all that stuff to send to the doctor, and I've been working with the doctor about getting better and then getting on something long-term that will reduce the risk of me getting another UTI, reoccurrent, because it has been a problem for a number of years. So that is what I've just not been feeling well all the way around. I do want to say thank you so much to a few people that have sent me gifts. I have a video that I'm going to post in a couple days to show you guys the sweet stuff that I got. I don't know if the one person wants me to say their name, but the other person is Finch and Sparkle, her partner, sent me some amazing gifts, and I'm going to show you what they sent me. The other person, I don't know if I have their permission to use their name, so I'm not going to. But I have received the gifts, and I am so grateful and thankful for them. They've made my day and made my depression days a little bit brighter, a lot brighter. So the depression, I'm going to talk a little bit about why I've been so depressed. A lot of it is, I don't know why, I'm just depressed. And a big part of it is because since I've been home and I've been taking Ozempic, I'm not able to eat nearly anything like I was. I eat one healthy portioned meal a day, and then maybe a couple snacks later in the evening, and that's all I'm able to eat. So the portions that I'm able to eat and then the amount that I'm able to eat is not even half of what I used to be able to eat. And that has really played with my head a lot because, surprise, not surprise, food is the way I cope with life. And try not to cry. I'm going to start to cry because it's very emotional. You don't realize how much an eating disorder has over you until you begin to take that disorder away. Well, take not the disorder away, but take the practices of the disorder away. I'll always have an eating disorder, no matter how much weight I lose or gain. And people usually always focus on the weight. And while the weight is a huge problem for me physically, for my physical health, it's just a symptom of what's going on in my head emotionally. And dealing with that and not being able to eat has been very, very difficult for me. So I'm having to learn new ways to cope with life and stress and just life, because let's just face it, my eating disorder was, I'm happy, I eat. I'm sad, I eat. I'm scared, I eat. I just eat because it's today. And I haven't been able to do that for a while now. I am losing weight. I have not stepped on the scale. I don't know when I will step on the scale. I'm sure I will pretty soon, but I don't know if I'm going to discuss my actual numbers here. Talking about a weight loss journey on YouTube, it is something that I want to continue to document as I lose weight, because I want to look back and remember this. So hopefully I never go back to where I was. I've made a huge dent in my weight. Whether people want to believe that or not, or say that I don't look any different, it's irrelevant when I know the truth. And my doctor knows the truth. People in my life know my truth, that I look a lot smaller than I did. And my clothes are huge. I'm actually going to order some new clothes at the end of the month. And just one outfit so far to see what size I can go down to that fits comfortably, because these 6Xs that I have been wearing are huge on me. My pajama pants are way too big. They fall down. My shirts are like dresses now. And that's encouraging. It's amazing how well Ozempic works for my health. For my mental health, it works a little too... I don't like it. I'm just going to be honest with you. But I'd rather be a little emotionally uncomfortable than physically uncomfortable and dead from being super morbidly obese. I know I have a long way to go, and the Ozempic isn't a wonder drug. It's not going to cure me or make me skinny by any means, but it is a tool to help me get the weight off so I can become more active, and eventually I will be able to wean off of the Ozempic. I don't know how long I will be on it. I haven't discussed that with my doctor. I'm still on the 0.25 dose a week, once weekly. And then I have a doctor's appointment next week. And I guess then maybe we'll discuss bumping it up to 0.5. I'm not sure. She did say when I started it that I would eventually be bumped up. But I'm not sure the time frame of any of that. So that's everything else medically other than the UTI thing. I've been fine. My meds are still the same. I'm still on Wellbutrin and Buspar for my anxiety and depression. I'm on Zocor for cholesterol. I'm on glyburide for diabetes, and as well as the Ozempic for diabetes weight loss, which has been working very well, along with diet to keep my blood sugars down. My blood sugars are in the low 100s to upper 90s as a rule. I'm trying to think what else to update you on. I'm going to start today a liver cleanse. A few of my liver readings are kind of off, and my cousin is very high into, of course, Gene and his family are into the cleanses as well and healthy living. But I've never tried a cleanse before, but my cousin recommended it, so Jean went and got the ingredients today. I don't remember. I'll have to look and see what she said the ratios of the ingredients, but it's kefir, organic kale, blueberries, and purified water. Yeah, blend it all up and drink it. Not sure I'm going to be a fan of what it tastes like, but it's for health, so I'm going to give it a try. I have tried to, while we're on the same thing as health and food and all that, I've been trying to limit what I eat to gluten-free to see if that will help some of the symptoms I'm having in other areas. I've tried to wean off of dairy. I'd say, how much percentage of dairy do you think I do, babe? Like maybe 10% dairy?
Well, you're off of milk for over a week. Now you're not really... in comparison to what you used to, I'd say about, 10%.
Yeah. We did get some actual real milk, and it tasted really weird because I was off of milk for...
almost 2 weeks?
Yeah, almost 2 weeks. I was drinking just almond milk, and then we had gotten a regular gallon of regular milk, and it just tasted weird, so I went back to almond milk again. My cheese consumption is extremely low. Not being able to eat a lot, cheese isn't up there. I do eat string cheese, but other than that, like sliced cheese or shredded cheese, I haven't really had any, actually, and that's amazing. We actually had a couple bags of cheese we had to throw out because they went bad. So the dairy I'm trying to limit a lot, and then the gluten I'm trying to phase out too. There's a lot of foods now that are gluten-free, surprisingly more than I thought. Crackers and cereal and bread and all different kinds of stuff. I did get a loaf of the Dave's Killer bread. I don't think it's gluten-free. I'll have to check, but it's a pretty healthy bread. It's like the seedy, nutty bread. I haven't had any of it yet, but I do like it. I was eating that last summer. I think that's all I have to tell you about diet, the way the diet is going. Physical activity, I just finished up with my physical therapy and occupational therapy, and I'm doing a lot better. I have been able to get up and pivot, get into the chair. I've been into the other room. I've been down the hall. Have not been outside yet. I'm a little bit nervous about that. It's not because I can't go outside. It's because I have a little bit of anxiety with that, and I'm trying not to overwhelm myself while I'm struggling with anxiety and depression as it is. Probably an excuse, but I'm just not ready to do that yet. I will eventually. My next goal is, and I can't wait for this, is to get outside. Like I said, I will get there when I'm ready. It's scary. But I have a small, I'm not going to give you all the details right now because it's still kind of up in the air of what the exact plans are with my life. But in the next 2, 3, 4 months, life's going to be changing big time as far as relocating and just big life changes. And I don't want to go into a lot of detail because when I do, I usually go into detail like I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and then it never happens and I get called a liar. But in one way or the other, in the next few months, life's going to change. I don't know exactly how yet, but it's going to change a lot. I'll just leave it at that. And as it happens, you'll know. And it's not bad. I think it's all for the good. I do. It's going to be scary, but it's positive and it's going to be fun. I think. Right? It's going to be fun.
Amen. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
Something different.
Do you want to come over and say hello?
No.
No. He doesn't want to say hello.
I'm making lunch.
He's making lunch. It's 3 in the afternoon. So here's kind of a typical day of eating for me. This morning I had a smoothie, and then I had a cottage cheese, one of those by Breakstones. They're in a container that has a little bit of fruit, and then you just dump it into the cottage cheese part. I had that and a smoothie early this morning. Now I'm gonna have lunch now, and then tonight before bed, well, not right before bed, but tonight then I'll just have maybe some crackers and chicken salad and some cauliflower. I think we have cauliflower still. Cauliflower or celery and hummus, or some, I said crackers, I think. Just a protein and a carb, and trying to keep it as balanced as I can. I've cut out pop completely. I'm drinking unsweet tea mostly, followed by lots and lots of water, which is good for the UTI situation. So that's what's been going on over here in my little part of the world. I do hope to start uploading more regularly and get more out there as I feel better. It's probably going to be hit and miss. That's kind of why you've seen Jean in my last recent videos, is because I've just been depressed and haven't wanted to put myself out there. Nothing more than that. Just struggling. I'd appreciate all the prayers and good wishes that you could come up with. I'm really obsessed right now with what I've been doing to spend a lot of my time is meditation. There's a meditation channel that I love here on YouTube that I'll leave a link in the description below. I do that a lot to help calm me and to help with depression, as well as there's a bald eagle nest cam that I've been loving, that I've been watching. It's from up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I'll leave a link for that as well. It's watching the little, they're not so little anymore, the eaglets. There's 3 of them. They're only a couple weeks away from fledging, which means they're going to go out on their own. And then after that, they stay around about 5 more weeks before they finally leave the nest for good. So it's been fun watching them and keeping up with them. There's one that's kind of he's kind of the little runt, or he or she, I don't know, the little runt of the family. There's one that's really dominant, and then there's one that's kind of goes back and forth. So that's been nice. I've been crocheting. I'll show you guys my crochet stuff in the next video. But that's it for now. I've been talking for way too long. I just wanted to give you guys an update on where I've been, what's been going on, and I am coming back to make more videos, and I don't know what kind of videos. I do have a grocery haul. I have a video showing you guys my sweet gifts that I got from my sweet subscribers. And yeah, that's it. All right, guys, I will see you guys in another video. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you soon. Bye.